Previously on The Witcher.
You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it.
All right, I'll help.
Who are you?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it.
Laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Had to fight a Pesta. It looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
Hi guys, Demigod Christie again for another video of The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. And this is a part 3 of the Towerful of Mice. Now in the previous episode, Geralt decided not to bring the bones to the house of Graham. So Anabelle turned into a Petra. Now to lift the curse, Geralt needs to bring Graham to the island. Enjoy the video.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Anabelle.
Anabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Anabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Anabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Anabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Anabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. There's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Anabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Anabelle turned into a Pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Anabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Anabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her, and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
This place because of you! I've waited long enough for revenge. And now he comes to us.
No, run. We've got to go. They'll kill me.
Don't be afraid.
I came through here, I still hoped Anabelle and me. It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Anabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
It's me, Anabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Anabelle, I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Anabelle are reunited. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Alternate ending. There is an alternate ending to the Towerful of Mice. When Geralt asked Anabelle how he could help her, she actually suggested that he brings her bones to the house of her lover, a fisherman named Graham.
Forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
If you choose to do so and bringing the bones of Anabelle to Graham, she will turn into a Pesta in her house and in his house, and will kill him. And although the curse have been lifted on the island, the Pesta will roam free.
Anabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Anabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
There's her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Dead. Anabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a Pesta, and now she's free.
Like and subscribe in Demigod's channel. Help this video get 200 likes. This is Nicole, for Demigods Christie. See you on the next video. Have a good one.
One slice you cut and dice you eat, you uphold.